What's up, guys? My name is Ankur Thakkar. A lot of you know me as your colleague. What you may not know is that I'm also active on a variety of social media platforms, including
That
Instagram.
super
So I thought,
relatable moment when you realize you should have put the pip
I'd
up
open
here.
myself up a little bit, take you through the grid. Maybe you'll learn something about me. If we're lucky, maybe I'll learn something about me. Um, so yeah, I thought we'd start with my first post, which isn't actually my first post. Uh, I'm a big deleter of content, mostly to just protect my sanity. But I guess this one, I just really like the visual of people doing their wedding shoots, and that was commentary on a bit of modern love, which is it's nice to be in a relationship, but it's even nicer to chronicle it and share it with others. Um, and my next one that is still up there is an old lock screen. I saw this piece called Revenue in New York. Liked it so much, I posted it, made it my lock screen. Then, of course, the old UI of the iPhone, when you were getting a call, it'd be slide to answer. And so, really, I was just manifesting the bag here. Yeah, I still love the way it looks. Yeah, so the next one is also a screenshot. Yeah, I paid for the Paris Review app, and there's this like huge archive of interviews. And as it was downloading, this is sort of like the they called it copying content, which I just thought was like a really funny way to describe what was happening. So, oh, it's a shame that this one didn't load. Um, So the story behind this one is that there was once a man named Jason Manti who ran content at Vine, content design eventually, but what he would do is have these weekly challenges giving us a single prompt. This one was hashtag story. And so what you cannot see is a swarm of birds flying through the meatpacking district, creating some really interesting shapes that really spoke to me. Yeah, we'll just skip that one.
Nope, nope, nope.
After Vine, I joined a company called Matter Studios, and you know, I just thought this was a really funny picture of a guy just looking at some content and feeling a way about it. Look at that. Our first event that we threw was called Total Power Move, and it was at this like space in the Lower East Side, and I don't know what they call it in photography, where you have like the huge wall that curves down, but I couldn't resist the negative space that it captured. Really, just a total void, which is how I felt pretty often in 2016. So Matter folded pretty quickly, and then I joined a podcasting app called Bumpers, which allowed anyone to make a podcast directly from their phone. So I did this series called Young Me, Old Me, because I've kept a diary since I was maybe in fourth grade. And so the idea was that I would read these super earnest and corny entries as young me, and then roast myself just mercilessly as old me. It was a lot of fun. So I do the series on the platforms called Museum Beats. This was inspired by this thing I did at Vine, along with Twitter. We did this project called Museum Week. So I had art viners kind of take traditional pieces of art and then interpret them using their own aesthetic on the platform. And then I wanted to get into the fun. So uh, later during the last Whitney Biennial, I think in like 2017, um, yeah, I just like kind of went through and I used Vine had this like ghost feature where you could see the last frame and so you could make like stop motion. And so yeah, I was just having fun and interpreting it. Let me see if I can get some volume. Because what's a museum beat without the beat? It still slaps.